COSY, correlated spectroscopy. It identifies the pair of protons which are coupled to each other, that is H1 shift correlated spectroscopy. It is a two proton, that is the two dimensional spectra is observed in which both the frequency axes shows the H1 chemical shift. For example, COSY spectrum of the metadinitrobenzene. This is metadinitrobenzene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. H1 spectrum shows along both the horizontal and vertical axis. In the case of COSY spectrum, the metadinitrobenzene, the signal for the H2 proton, this H2 proton is the most downfield shift. This H2 proton is most downfield shift, as you can see in this figure. Therefore, they are readily assigned, they can be easily identified. Thus, the signals from this H2 at the bottom lift the diagonal has a cross peak labeled CH2, H4 and H6. Diagonally you can have this for H4 and H6 signals connecting with a diagonal line. Thus the H2 proton around 9.1 ppm is coupled with hydrogen whose signals appear at 8.6, that is H4 and H6. 8.6, so this is for fourth proton and sixth proton, both are symmetrical protons. Similarly, the signals from H4 and 6 is further connected by the cross peak to the signal from H5. 4 and 5, they are cross peak with the H5. So you are having the H5 signal here, they are cross linked. The cross peaks are labeled with the two frequencies and are symmetrically observed below the diagonal line as well as above the diagonal line. So below this diagonal line and above this diagonal line here. The diagonal relating J correlation among the various protons, since the following these procedures H2 cannot be connected to H5 and H2 and H5 are not connected, coupled as para coupling is very small, that is 0 to 1 Hertz. Next is we are taking the noisy. It is a two-dimensional spectra which involves the nuclear overhauls effect for a very large nucleus. Next is DEPT, that is the distortion-less enhancement by polarization transfer. This technique allows the number of the proton attached to the carbon. In off-resonance signals, the CH and CS3 cannot be distinguished in depth. Depth pulse usually decoupled spectrum. There are three spectrums are observed. One is the normal broadband decoupled spectrum. Second is the spectrum depth at 90 degree spectrum is obtained under the special condition in which only the carbon bonded to a single hydrogen atom appears. The third spectrum is depth at 135 degree spectrum and is obtained under the condition in which CH and CH3s appear as a normal signal but CH2s appear as a negative absorption and no peak for the quaternary carbon atom. So this will be clear from this example. This is the limonene. You can have this structure. इसमें आप देखिए फर्स्ट है तो फर्स्ट में आपके पास कितने कार्बन है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So you will have the broad bands and 10 signals will be observed in first type of the depth spectra. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. जो सेकेंड टाइप का स्पेक्ट्रम है उसमें यू हैव डेप्थ 90 डिग्री स्पेक्ट्रम और 90 डिग्री स्पेक्ट्रम के अंदर हमने आपको ये बताया था कि only the carbon double bonded to a CH will be observed. तो carbon bonded to the CH, that is the C4, and carbon bonded to the carbon double bond 2. So you will have two signals, 2CH, that is the C2, and C4 will be observed when the depth 90 degree spectrum is observed. The third category हमने आपको बताई थी, that is the depth 135 degree, in which CH and CH3s appear as a normal signals, but CH2 appears as a negative absorption. So two CH2, CH, C2 and C4 will have a positive signal, and 2 CH3 7th and 8th, that is this 7th and 10th. So you will have two signals for 2 and 4 CH, and CH3s 7 and 10. So you are having the 4 signals to the positive side and 4 signals for the negative side, that is the CH2s. Third, fifth, both are symmetrical, will appear at one place. Sixth and ninth. So 1, 2, 3, 4 सिग्नल्स आएंगे और जिसमें से 3 और 5 जो होंगे वो एक ही प्लेस पर आएंगे. सो यू हैव 3 signals, broad signals, 1, 2 and 3, and no signal will be observed for the C1 and C8. There is no hydrogen atom. 1, 2, 3, 4 valencies are satisfied, and similarly at the C8 no hydrogen atom, so no signal will be observed for C1 and C8. So this is named as depth spectroscopy. Next we are taking the APT, that is the attached proton test. This test determines the number of the hydrogen atom attached to each carbon is odd, C1 or C3, or even 0 or 2 whenever C13 spectrum of a sample recorded using the pulse sequence. We are taking this example. In this it is 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the butanol, 3, 4, 5 trimethyl butanol. The signal will be positive aptitude are assigned to CH and C3, that is the odd number. तो पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड के साथ आपके पास कौन से आएंगे? 1, 2, 3. ये CH3A के लिए आएगा, ये CH3B के लिए आएगा, ये डाउनफील्ड आएगा क्योंकि OH से अटैच्ड है, और CH ये भी ऑड नंबर है, C कार्बन एटम वाला, तो ये यहां पर आएगा, ये 20, 21, 23. ये मिथाइलिन है इसलिए यहाँ पे और भी ज्यादा डाउनफील्ड में आएगा. और जो इवन नंबर वाले एप्टीट्यूड के साथ हैं जैसे D और E, ठीक है, तो ये इसमें यहां पर 0 है और यहाँ पे 2 हाइड्रोजन एटम अटैच्ड हैं, तो ये यहां पर आएगा CH2D और यहां पर आएगा Ce. तो जो पॉजिटिव एप्टीट्यूड वाले हैं उसके अंदर जो हाइड्रोजन से इवन ऑड नंबर और से जुड़े हुए हैं वो पॉजिटिव एप्टीट्यूड में आएंगे, और जो इवन नंबर से जुड़े हैं वो नेगेटिव एप्टीट्यूड के साथ आएंगे. इसलिए हम इसको कहते हैं अटैच्ड प्रोटोन टेस्ट. थैंक यू. नेक्स्ट टाइम हम दूसरी टेक्निक्स लेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच.